Everybody, and welcome to That's What I Meant. We've got a question about the end of the world. This end of the world prophecy is about something called Nibiru. Can you guys tell me what Nibiru is?
Ding, 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 ding.
And sorry, ding. Should I be dinging?
The Shahab dinged first. Which
Sure.
It's the neighboring planet to where Princess Leia was born.
Princess Leia was born on Polis Massa, which was not a planet. It was actually an asteroid orbiting. She was sent to Alderaan to be raised, which you might.
Alderaan was her. Oh, you're right. I apologize. I apologize.
Totally fine.
We'll do Star Wars trivia. Naboo, though, I think that's what you're getting to.
It's true. Naboo would be location of her mother's birth.
As everybody knows.
Thanks, everybody, for joining the Skywalker Lineage Trivia Hour.
I believe it's Nibiru also known as...
To make buns like that, you had to have been part of that.
Eric, what were you on?
I was saying that Nibiru is also known as Planet X, I believe.
So it is sometimes referred to as...
a planet that's supposed to come by every 15,000 years and destroy the Earth.
So it is. I wrote down this quote because I just want people to hear the quote that I found in this space.com article. The story began in 1976 when Zecharia Sitchin wrote The 12th Planet, a book which used Sitchin's own unique translation of Sumerian cuneiform to identify a planet, Nibiru, orbiting the sun every 3,600 years. This is my favorite part. Several years later, Nancy Leader, a self-described psychic, announced that the aliens she claimed to channel had warned her that this planet would collide with Earth in 2003. After a collision for a year, the date was moved back to 2012, where it was linked to the close of the Mayan long count period.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually went to a conference with her once.
Did you?
That was a trip. I was dating this girl. She says, "Oh, we're going to go see this psychic lady." It's like, all right, I'll go check her out. And she was, yeah.
Did you talk to her like this close?
No, it was like this, like in a conference room with a bunch of people, and she was like talking like she was like channeling aliens or something. It was pretty bizarre.
Did she speak in alien tongues?
Well, she changed. She did have an accent, but it was more like New Jersey than.
So, oh wow,
she's completely legit. Is my point.
I have a bunch of questions about this quote that I want to get to. First of all, I think I missed the memo where psychics channel aliens. I was under the impression those were two separate things. Second,
sometimes ghosts just don't want to talk.
You're saying aliens never die? Is that what you're saying?
You know what? That's a fair point. I didn't consider that. I did want to touch on Planet X. Eric, you brought up Planet X, so there is apparently a fair amount of confusion about Planet X. So there is legitimately astronomical research into something that astronomers refer to as the ninth planet, or people who I like to refer to as Pluto truthers refer to as Planet X, because it's not the ninth planet, that's Pluto.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
So they're actually looking for this thing, and it's floating around out there somewhere, they're pretty sure. They know that because they could kind of determine like where the orbits are and kind of determine, okay, there must be something with this much mass out there.
Gravitational disturbance somewhere.
Right. It was the same thing as they could very easily tell that Nibiru does not exist because our solar system would look wildly different if it did exist and had this insane 3,600 year orbit.
Pulling everything else.
Right, yeah. And also apparently Planet X is just what people name things, because in the like late 1800s, early 1900s, there's an astronomer who predicted a Planet X that he thought was responsible for the weirdness of Neptune and Uranus's orbits. And then in the 1930s, we found Pluto, but that wasn't big enough to be Planet X. So there might be a planet out there, but it's not going to crash into Earth and destroy us.
If that planet is out there, and it's, what is it, every 3,600 years?
Yeah.
Summer's got to be lit on that planet. You know what I mean? Like when it does come around.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. That's our end of the world trivia for today. Thanks to everybody who joined from the Improv Playhouse, Eric and Jahab, Karen, Matt, and Nicole. Love having you guys here and love talking about some more end of the world trivia coming up here. For everybody else, everybody on this show is a actor at the Improv Playhouse, save for myself, unless you go back in time. You can check them out. They've got shows on Saturday nights at 7:30 and 9. 7:30 is family friendly. 9 is not so family friendly. Both of them are definitely a joy and worth watching, though. If you want to see us cover anything else in terms of trivia, please comment. We love to get your suggestions about what we should cover. And if you have any thoughts about your own end of the world trivia that you want to share, comment. We like to hear more. We do a lot of research for the show, but there's always more out there to learn. So until we see you again, have a great night and keep kicking.